Pisces, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. I'm here to do a reading for you for March. Thank you for being patient and happy birthday. I hope you are enjoying the celebration. It's a new year, a new cycle. Happy birthday. Let's get started. We're going to take a look at the overall general energy for March for you, the hidden truths, and also get some important advice from spirits. I'm pairing each category in the spread with an animal spirit message this time around. We're also going to be taking a look at the hangman towards the end and look at the masculine and feminine energy surrounding you at this time and any sort of challenges. All right, let's get going. Thank you for being here, for tuning in. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Pisces. Let's get started with a clarifying life oracle message. Just to start out, let's set the tone for the reading. What are the energies for March for you, Pisces, as you wrap up a cycle, turn another year older? Wow, a bunch wanted to come out. We're going to take the ones that are upright, not the ones that fell down, face down. Ooh, okay, we have 4 that came out. Interesting. We have a lot of like up close and personal energies here around just the face. So I'm getting that there's something happening that's in your face. I don't feel like it's a bad energy. We have the first card of saving grace. Forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. So if you've had any kind of difficulties with anyone in your life recently, I think that it's time to release the burden of whatever happened, the emotional upheaval around it, the worry, the stress. So there's this strong energy of forgiveness, some sort of saving grace. It could be around someone younger in your life. We also have heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. So out of this releasing the burden and the saving grace around whatever discord you've had, you're now tuning into the frequency of what you ultimately desire. And I think that's why sometimes we go through strife, is because it does clarify more about what we want and need and what we're no longer willing to sacrifice. You're seeing through the veil this month. We have behind the veil as well. Welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. Boy, that's so hard. Oof. That is a hard one, right? Letting go of control, not knowing the outcome. You know, it's a test of will. It's a test of strength to step away, to release control, and to surrender, right? But Pisces, that's your major arcana. You know how to surrender and give up control and let things be as they are, not as you wish they could be. And that is a wise and truly enlightened approach to life. So I love this. You're seeing behind the veil. You're letting go of control. You're setting your true intentions of your heart's desire this month. There's a lot of burdens being released from the past. And now we have river of release. Drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding you towards renewal. I love it. Definitely an emotionally cleansing time for you leading up to this point, Pisces, where it's time to release and renew. And out of that surrendered perspective, I think that there's going to be a lot of beautiful things coming in. Let's see. Let's go into... Did I call Spirit in? I don't know if I did or not. Well, thank you, Spirit, for being here with us. Thank you. All right. If I forgot, I don't think I forgot, but... All right. I'm getting forgetful, you all. But we're also heading into a Mercury retrograde. We're in the pre-shadow right now, so if my mouth doesn't operate properly, I have an excuse. You can use that too. Sorry, Mercury retrograde. Sorry, but I didn't think before I spoke. So anyway, I'm being cheeky with you all. Let's go into the tarot. Where's the current energy here for you, Pisces? Interesting opening here. I feel like you've learned a lot lately in your dealings with other people in your life and how to approach it. Ooh, Page of Swords in reverse. So there could be no communication going on with someone, or at least someone's withdrawn a bit around you, and you're recognizing that it's almost like someone needs to learn their lessons. Someone's not learning their lessons. It's not you. I feel like this is somebody around you, but you're like, you know what? They got to learn They'll learn in their own time. Hands off the situation. I feel like you had your hands in the situation and you said, you know what? I'm going to step back. All these beautiful energies of surrendering. Page of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Ooh, Six of Swords in reverse. Someone around you is not happy. They didn't get the victory they wanted. Interesting. I love the Six of Swords energy, whether it's upright or reversed. It's almost like if something didn't go the way you thought it would, or you got bad information, Page of Swords in reverse is misinformation, gossip. You're rising above some sort of situation. Could be in a group dynamic or a family dynamic. It's almost like don't. Page of Swords in its worst could be lies. I feel like you're overcoming an energy around you. Yeah, let's leave it there. Ooh, King of Cups. Oof. Emotional maturity, acting on your own integrity, being able to emotionally regulate, Pisces. Ooh, you're bringing the calm into your waters. It's almost like no ripples here. You know, like when you I saw this thing recently where a woman got pushed off into a raging river. And when we go through these changes in life, instead of fighting against the current, you relax and let go and you float. So you could have had a situation where you learned, okay, I could fight and push against, or I can surrender and let go and just let the tide, let the waters carry me. And I feel like that's what you're doing because there's a lot of water in your life situation oracle here. And surrendering to that river of release, you are letting go of a lot of emotional baggage. You're rising above a situation where maybe it was unfair, there was misinformation or misunderstandings. Maybe someone wasn't being as honest as they should have. It's someone where there's a lot of love involved. Now we have the opportunity, the devil. Some of you were breaking a bad habit, or you're breaking some sort of belief, but I feel like it's somebody around you where you realized, okay, this is not a healthy situation for me to be involved in. I'm not going to meddle. It's like you're trying to maintain emotional balance despite some sort of unhealthy energy around you. We're going to get into that in a moment. Interesting. Strong. This is balanced, though. I'm seeing air, fire, water, and then with this underpinning of something that you know isn't healthy for you to be involved with. Now, the challenge, the world. Yeah, you're wrapping up a cycle. Lessons learned, right? Lessons learned. And some of these lessons weren't very easy, especially when it's the devil. It's like, sometimes it's like, well, no, I'm responsible for that. Or it's my duty. I'm hearing these words. It's my duty. No. Not if it's unhealthy. Immediate future. Knight of Wands. More fire. I think you're moving on from something. And there's a spirited energy now. It's almost like if whatever was dragging you down, you had to cut it loose from you. It's like when you dive into a body of water and you're tethered to an anchor and you're like, I don't want this. I need to free myself of this. It could be a belief. It could be a habit. Sometimes it could be something around the realm of fear. But I don't know why I'm getting at somebody around you that you're claiming victory over because you saw the truth of this person's manipulation. Hidden truth. Five of Swords, yeah. This is walking away, saying, you know what? I don't want to fight anymore. Right? Somebody may have, when I see the devil and the opportunity and the Five of Swords in the hidden truth here, we have these jagged clouds. So someone may have fought dirty. There's definitely a stalemate energy here that you've had to contend with, but I think what you're realizing is that you can still have compassion and unconditional love, but you can rise above it and not entertain it or deal with it or be involved with it. Your challenge is to wrap up something that is not your problem. Why am I getting that? Let's go into the animal messages here. Let's get some more information on this King of Cups. Acting with emotional maturity and emotional integrity, like staying calm, despite maybe someone kicking up a storm. I'm feeling like there's someone around you that is really good at being emotionally manipulative. And you're not letting it ruffle your feathers. In the past, you would have. You're like, I'm not going to put my boxing gloves on and fight with you. Definitely rising above somebody's antics, immature antics. We have lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Yeah, this is a very daydreamy energy this month. Overall, I feel like you're not going to let anything bother you mentally. Maybe in the past you would have fallen prey to that, but you're truly like, all right. Right now it's about my own triumph, my own success. Over some of you, it is around your belief system, around what's possible for you. And because the Page of Swords in reverse is like, that's not true, right? It's not true that you're not capable of greatness. It's not true that you're not capable of following your passions and your desires. This is a big wrap up here. Let's get the Devil. So this lizard spirit, dream the world into being, and its emotional current. Like I said, let go in that current and surrender. Release anything that stands in the way of your dreams. It's an emotional feeling. You could feel quite emotional this month around your life in general and the things you've overcome recently. Let's get the Devil. And lizards, they can go through a lack of water. Interesting how we have this desert-like energy of this animal emerging amidst all of this watery energy. So you may feel like you've been parched for some sort of victory, prepared for some sort of major win. I feel like if you were denied a new opportunity, something's coming back around. Mouse spirit, tend to the small things. So the opportunity in the Devil has a lot to do with anything you felt chained to or responsible for or duty bound to. If it was another person outside of you, as it relates to self, because it's twofold. This is you just breaking things down to manageable parts. So whatever you're dealing with this month, really tend to the little things, because it almost feels like you're breaking down whatever is toxic or has been unhealthy for you in your life. Instead of being overwhelmed by that energy, it's like it's almost like you're leaving an energy behind this month. That the further you get away from it, the smaller and smaller and smaller it becomes. And the less power it has over you. Like that. And by paying attention to the little details and the day-to-day routine, it's going to ground your energy. Now we have the World card with the Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. I love it. This really is being in that river of release, giving up control and going with the current in the vast ocean. This is one of the largest mammals. And it's a watery world. I feel like you're really letting go and surrendering and trusting your path. You're discarding something that's been with you for a while. Maybe it has a lot to do with dealing with energies that are manipulative and not playing that game. I mean, this could be anything in your life that you give your power to, away to, and saying, no more. You don't have power over me anymore. I love it. I love it. You've definitely been on a long journey, and whales communicate across the great ocean. So I feel like you're communicating to your ancestors, to your spirit team, to the unseen world. I mean, you're seeing through the veil here, trusting your intuition as you wrap up a cycle and you declare major victory. So you may feel pulled back to some sort of past influence, past energy, past habit, past belief. And it's like, no, close the door, Pisces. Close the door on the past. Trust in the great mystery. This is also overcoming fear of the unknown. When we wrap up one thing and trying to keep our heart open as we dream a new dream. Knight of Wands, clarified by the Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. And isn't that what this fire energy is about? This is welcoming a new opportunity. You could have a new energy, a fire energy coming towards you this month with a lot of, we'll just say, passion. Passion is contagious. Whatever this is or whoever this is, it's going to get you to come out of some sort of comfort zone that it's almost like, no, I'm comfortable here. And that could be a lot of this devil energy too. It's like, no, break free. Push through, right? Let go. You might be surprised what you discover after you do that. And now let's get this hidden truth with the Five of Swords. Walking away from some sort of stalemate energy, letting go of control. Chameleon spirit, act as if. There's some sort of transformation going on in your energetic frequency this month where you move from this really watery perspective and you have all this fire really creating massive change on a lot of levels here. As you pierce through the veil, you access your heart's desire and you really release some burdens that have kept you feeling a little restrained or restricted. Emotionally, energetically. Let's go into clarifying now. I'm going to clarify the King of Cups. Another world and the Two of Swords. I love it. Coming out of indecision, not knowing which way to turn. Fear of the unknown with the Two of Swords. I feel like you're embracing your life in a really profound way in March. Let's see. King of Cups. Let's clarify. The Fool, the World, and the Nine of Cups. That is beautiful. You are dreaming new dreams. It's all about putting yourself first this month, taking a leap of faith. This is double leap of faith. And look at that. She's stepping into a new journey. Pisces, what's going on? You all have been stripped down. You're like, I'm going skinny dipping in the great cosmic ocean. And I'm going to have a good time. You got the whales and the dolphins and the turtles. This is like really enjoying your life. Your heart is full of energy this month. As you step into a new journey, a new adventure awaits, Pisces, where the devil is not going to get to you the way it once did, which really can be fears, doubts, insecurities, or an actual person. You got a brand new beginning. I love this energy. Wow. Pisces, I'll tell you what. Go big or go home. That's that energy right there. Life's riches are yours when you take the risk, right? To trust yourself, to step forward. Act as if. Dream the world into being. You're going through a huge transformation in your watery energy. I feel like you've gained a lot of emotional mastery, Pisces. It's legit. This is legit emotional mastery, Pisces. I love it. Telling you, envision, there you are, Pisces. Someone pushed you off the ledge. And at first you're like, oh my God, and now you're like, wait, I just need to relax and let go. And then you just float and allow the water to carry you all the way back home to yourself. All right, now we have the devil with tending to the small things, your opportunity. We have the Chariot. Yeah, this devil maybe has a lot to do with releasing. It is a river of release. Five of Cups with the Chariot. You're moving past a time period of grief, of loss, of sorrow. And it could be around not getting an offer or a bond that got the better of you. Now we have the Knight of Cups. I feel like you've got two things happening. For those of you, if you are looking for a new opportunity in love and you've been sad and you feel like, you know what, all I'm dealing with are these wounded people or toxic situations and I am getting sick of this. I feel like you're moving past this energy where maybe you felt like you were repeating certain patterns. And it's like a major breakthrough here where you've built up your energy vibration and trusting in your intuition and relying upon you, moving forward, going in the direction of your dream and being bold and being bold and fearless. I want to say fold and fearless. Sometimes what we have to do is surrender the old, release the past, knowing it no longer has power over us, and this is really the energy of romanticizing your life after going through a lot of shit and not letting it overwhelm you in fear, doubt, and insecurity anymore. You're moving forward. And I think you've got a new energy coming towards you. It's pretty new, all right? You might have already met this person. If you've got new love coming in, you could feel like there's been some highs and lows and some unhealthiness coming out of this situation. It's like we are in Venus in retrograde, all right? So for those of you who are dealing with someone in a new beginning and you're looking for the love and you're like, is this person healthy? I don't know. Pay attention to what you are picking up off of this situation. It could be somebody coming in wanting to apologize, romantic or platonic, and you having to go through some sort of upset feeling, sadness around the situation, but you're moving past a period of maybe withdrawal, trying to triumph over a situation that maybe, I'm getting kind of a false start energy here if you're dealing with a love situation. Now, if you're not dealing with a love situation, this is you believing in love again, believing in anything is possible for you in your life, despite some hardships. 5 of Cups. You're moving past it this month. I love it. Like I said, this is the skinny dipping in the cosmic river of life. Something definitely stripped you a bit of some shadowy energies. See, this is what happens when people come to us in their shadow. We're going to respond right? In shadow. But then we look at it and we look at ourselves in the mirror if we're doing the work and we take responsibility for it and we make major breakthroughs and we change the very nature of how we respond to energies. And I see you going through this beautiful transformation, overcoming and rising above what felt like maybe an unhealthy situation, saying no. Despite wanting that, you're moving forward. And I think what you don't realize is there's something else coming in or some course correction here. The challenge is wrapping up a cycle and trusting in the great mystery at this time, Pisces. Temperance, 2 of Swords. Not surprised, 6 of Cups. There's some sort of past connection here, a very strong soulmate tie that you have that is going through a crossroads moment. Again, this could be someone in your family. There's someone that you have a lot of love for that you're showing me. We've had some hard times, but I'm moving past it. This person has really upset me, but I'm moving past it and we're trying to make peace, not war, right? 2 of Swords. I opened up with that surface energy. We have not knowing which way to turn sometimes. And that's when you have to just do the river of release, trust fall, right? Let go of control. Allow the universe to surprise you, Pisces. That is the biggest test for the entire collective through Venus retrograde. Alchemizing the pain of the past, changing our patterns away from unhealthy energies. It's also the card here. You can see these land masses here, overcoming mountains and hurdles, not knowing which way to turn sometimes. And that's the challenge. All you got to do is come into balance. This is also the recognition of making peace between you and other beings in your life. Soul bonds. This is karmic. I think what you're doing is you're wrapping up a karmic cycle here, trying to come back into balance. Seeing the higher truth and a need for patience. You could have somebody around you that is a lot more wounded than you, Pisces, in the way they see themselves, the way they view their lives, the way they deal with problems. And, it's not for you to control. And I think that's what you've learned. Almost like don't care what they think, their projections on you. You're taking this time to come back into balance and to honor yourself, inner child work. And I think that you're trusting your path at this time and you're wrapping up a major cycle. Good work. What's this new energy coming towards you? It feels like something fun, something spirited. 3 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, la la. Okay. If you were dealing with the King of Cups, there's still almost like a purging of a past person here or a past situation, if it was a family situation or a friend. I see you really stepping up here in your career this month, being bold and fearless around a new opportunity to invest in something that could be really exciting for you. It could be a new work opportunity. We also have a new person coming in. Strong earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. There's a little bit of a weight here. If some of you find yourself leaving one situation or have left a situation a while back and still dealing with the energies around that, really trying to close this karmic cycle for good, you have fresh new energy coming in that really is thinking more long-term, more grounded. It's exciting, but it's got this really strong long-term stamp on it. I think it's time for you to envision a better future for you, Pisces. One that is more grounded for you, because you have a new investment here. Some of you are opening up new businesses and you're looking at the big picture and putting all this energy into it. That's your future right here. Whatever you've had to learn from, you're alchemizing it at this time, and you are rising above it, and you are moving on to a much more grounded timeline for you that isn't so, I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of chaoticness, and you're releasing, and now you're looking forward and going, wow, okay, it's time to overcome any kind of strife in my life and move forward and keep your vision high. Yeah, you're moving forward into calmer waters. 6 of Swords. Been going through a really major journey. I see a lot of movement in March for you. The Chariot, the 6 of Swords. We've got the 6 of Wands, the Fool, the World. Some of you are doing a lot of traveling. You're thinking about world travel. Yeah. 5 of Cups, again, in the Hidden Truth, and the Knight of Cups, which you had in the overall general energy. I think you're all about making yourself happy this month, Pisces, and overcoming some sort of stalemate, walking away, perhaps from someone in your life, letting go. Because you know what? Any energy that's pulling you down at this time, you don't need it. That's the whole, whatever's coming at you and you're fighting against it. This is the month where it's time to give up control and just keep moving forward. You're going to find a lot of personal fulfillment if you do. Go where you're led and guided. Go with this beautiful river. You're releasing something in the past that if you were to try to hold on to it, you'd only try to control this person, place, or thing. And Spirit said, that's not for you. Whatever this was, it's not for you. I do think that a lot of you are walking away from somebody from the past and you're walking towards somebody new coming in. They haven't arrived just yet, but they are on their way. I see them coming in later this month with 3 here. Could be 3 weeks from now. Something that's exciting. If it's not a love opportunity, it's a work opportunity that's going to get you really up and motivated and ready to go. And that energy is going to lift you out of whatever sadness and grief with all these 5s that you've had to contend with, all right? You're going from the 5 to the 6. So you are moving on from a painful situation, cutting your losses and saying, okay, I'm wrapping this up, double world. It's a new beginning. Let's go into the final pull with the Hangman. I'm going to shuffle and we're going to take a look. Overall, keep moving forward. Like I said, they keep showing me you being pushed off an ledge and unexpectedly going into this emotional water, realizing, oh, I need to tread water and then relax, release, and float. Just going to get a couple shuffles here. 3 of Pentacles, yeah. Compromise, team building, bringing things together after some sort of loss. I feel like, yeah, you've been going through some sort of heartache. 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. I'm sorry. And a lot of you, it's around someone that was really an ego and you've had to block them out and move on. There's the Hangman. Well, it's right here. Yeah. Whew, we got a lot of fire energy. I feel like this has been all about you. You saying no has served your own empowerment. You're taking charge of your life. Whatever you've had to say no to, it was necessary. This Aries and Mercury is going to be really important. Aligned speech, aligned action. I do believe that you're coming out of some sort of illusion with somebody who you gave a lot of your power to. And now you've been in, a place of discomfort, looking at things, reviewing things, realizing what needs to be released, what isn't serving you. This is your masculine energy. I also feel, as it relates to a person around you, you blocking out something from the past and saying, no more, you're not going to have control over me, is bringing in something better for you. An elevated person. All right? An elevated masculine energy, if that's what you're seeking. It's interesting. There's a lot of masculine energy here. A lot. There's not one queen. Not one queen. Now in the feminine. Yeah, I think it's because you've had to respond defensively. When we're not in our divine feminine energy, it's when we feel like we have to hold on tightly and control a situation to feel safe. So it's a matter of survival. I do think that you've been going through some sort of difficult issue with either a child in your life or a soulmate contract with someone that it was difficult to contend with this energy. Your divine feminine energy is saying that it's a time for you to invest in yourself and walk away from whatever fight you've had to go up against. It's not worth your time and energy to continue to stay here. You are literally moving on from the past. So if you are dealing with a divine feminine figure, they're not happy. Whether it's a man or woman that you've been dealing with, they feel very defensive. You could have been dealing with a fire sign that you had in your life for quite some time. There's a lot of karmic change and a new beginning and you making peace with the past, reaping what you sow here. Now I see all this feminine energy. You know what? The more you surrender control and let go, the more you're going to become more aligned in your feminine energy as you heal. Because sometimes we have to put on that armor just to survive a situation, especially if it was toxic. So I see you saying no. All right? Saying no, meaning it, walking away from the fight, honoring self, and going towards a new opportunity. So, you know what, Pisces? You got this. Wrap up the cycle. Job well done. I can't wait to see what happens as the month unfolds. But you are seeing beyond and behind the veil now. You know exactly what your heart desires. Don't put up with anything less than that. Your saving grace now is you can release the burdens of the past. You're aligning with a beautiful timeline that is full of personal enrichment and emotional fulfillment. And I think that's what you didn't get. You didn't get an energy that could really fulfill you in the ways you deserve because they were not in a healthy energy. Whoever this was, not healthy. Okay? So release, my dears, right? I'm sending you so much love. Namaste. I have every faith in the world that you are dreaming a new dream. Stepping into a new cycle, right? Skinny dip in the cosmic river of life. Maybe that needs to be in your title. I feel like it's like the worst is behind you now when it comes to this person, place, or thing. It no longer has power over you. Good job. Take care. Namaste.